Please welcome Teresa IAAP.
Thank you, Georgianne, and thank you for inviting me. On your tables in front of you, you'll see a handout on networking tips and techniques. As we go through our presentation today, you'll find tips that really stand out for you, that are things that you'll want to start implementing, or you might find things that are just old hat. I know that, I've been doing that for years. We're going to be covering the map. You need a network before you need it. You know, you got to build it before you need it, because when you're at that point of desperation, it's really hard to build a network. It's hard to attract other people because your energy is not there. So if you can build that network of people who see you with your strengths, see you for your competencies, then when the bottom falls out, they're there for you. They know you. They have that sense of trust. They'll look out for you. So building that network before you need it is really important. And some people, yeah, and a key thing that you did is you left it at the door. You allowed yourself to shift that attitude for that moment, and then great things happen because then everybody lifts each other up. And you went to a better place. Everybody's happier. Everybody's in a better. Literally, this sounds cheesy, but you're making the world a better place. The other thing that happens if you arrive early, it makes it so you don't have to be the one trying to figure out which group you're going to enter, because you were one of the first people to start the group. So you get the group, and then your group gets bigger, and then it starts dividing, and then you don't even have to worry about it the whole event because you were one of the cool people that started it all. I saw you nodding a lot. It looks like you have a lot.
I agree with you totally.
Okay. You're networking natural when you have clear goals for your networking, and then you fulfill them and follow through on them. You're networking natural if you approach your networking with a big picture in mind, not the transactional, let's get this thing done right now, and that you have a win-win mindset about how you can help each other. Then you're really a networking natural. You're bad at it? I think most people are. I think it's a hard thing to do because the excitement of the event or whatever you've done is done. You have the stack of cards, you may or may not remember who they are. If you took notes, that'll help a lot. And then there's this thing that happens if you don't follow up right away, but then you start wondering ooh, is it weird now? It's been 7 months. I don't think it's weird. Because again, it goes back to everybody wants to be recognized, okay? So you go through your business cards and it's been 7 months, or it's been 7 years, whatever it's been. Who doesn't want to hear, I was just thinking about you because of this, you know, or I was just going through my business cards and oh my gosh, I totally remember when we met. And we're not connected on LinkedIn yet. We should be. So just, it's all okay, and you don't have to be embarrassed about doing that. Then there's Nameless Naomi. And what I mean by that is the name badge thing. Name badges are so helpful, but somebody has super long hair and it's all draped on over her name tag. You're trying to, figure out you can't remember what she said her name was, and you're and then or the other thing is she puts the name tag at a place that should not, oh, should have moved that up a little bit, so you don't want to look at her name tag, or she put it way down here, and I can't look at your name tag, just move it. And you may already know this, but a good place to put your name tag is always on your right side, because eyes naturally look over here. So if I'm meeting Cheryl, you have your name tag on the right side, the correct side. So if we shake hands, right, my eyes are kind of following the line of her hand to her name tag. So it makes it really easy for people to see. Thank you so much. And I really enjoyed being with IAAP, so thank you for inviting me, and I enjoy the rest of your meeting.
I thought Teresa was a natural with the people. The interaction was great. She drew people out and got questions from them. And she did all this without any cheat sheets.